Hello friends, welcome to All Basic. Friends, today we will know about National Human Rights Commission. Establishment of the National Human Rights Commission. The National Human Rights Commission is a statutory and not a constitutional body. It was established in 1993 under a legislation enacted by the Parliament, namely the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993. This act was amended in 2006. The Commission is the watchdog of the human rights in the country, that is, the rights relating to life, liberty, equality and dignity of the individual guaranteed by the Constitution or embodied in the international covenants and enforceable by the courts in India. The specific objectives of the establishment of the Commission are to strengthen the institutional arrangement through which human rights issues could be addressed in their entirety in more focused manner, to look into allegations of excesses independently of the government in a manner that would underline the government's commitment to protect human rights, and to complement and strengthen the efforts that have already been made in this direction. Composition of the Commission. The Commission is a multi-member body consisting of a chairman and four members. The chairman should be a retired Chief Justice of India and members should be serving or retired judges of the Supreme Court, a serving or retired Chief Justice of High Court, and two persons having knowledge or a practical experience with respect to human rights. In addition to these full-time members, the Commission also has four ex officio members: the Chairman of National Commission for Minorities, the National Commission for SCs, the National Commission for STs, and National Commission for Women. The President can remove the Chairman or any member from the office under the following circumstances: if he is adjudged an insolvent, or if he engages during his term of office in any paid employment outside the duties of his office, or if he is unfit to continue in office by reason of infirmity of mind or body, or if he is of unsound mind and stands so declared by a competent court, or if he is convicted and sentenced to imprisonment for an offense. Functions of the Commission. The functions of the Commission are to inquire into any violations of human rights or negligence in the prevention of such violations by a public servant, either suo motu or on a petition presented to it or on an order of a court; to intervene in any proceeding involving allegation of violation of human rights pending before a court; to visit jails and detention places to study the living conditions of inmates and make recommendations thereon, etc. Working of the Commission. The Commission's headquarters is at Delhi and it can also establish offices at other places in India. It is vested with power to regulate its own procedure. It has all the powers of a civil court and its proceedings have a judicial character. It may call for information or report from the central and state governments or any other authority subordinate thereto. Role of the Commission. From the above, it is clear that the functions of the Commission are mainly recommendatory in nature. It has no power to punish the violators of human rights, nor to award any relief, including monetary relief, to the victims. Notably, its recommendations are not binding on the concerned government or authority, but it should be informed about the action taken on its recommendations within 1 month. In this context, a former member of the Commission observed: performance of the Commission. The various human rights issues taken up by the Commission are as follows: abolition of bonded labor, functioning of the mental hospitals at Ranchi, Agra and Gwalior, functioning of the Government Protective Home, Women, Agra, issues concerning right to food, review of the Child Marriage Restraint Act 1929, Human Rights Amendment Act 2006. The Parliament has passed the Protection of Human Rights Amendment Act 2006. The main amendments carried out in the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993 relate to the following issues: reducing the number of members of the State Human Rights Commission from 5 to 3, changing the eligibility condition for appointment of members of the State Human Rights Commissions, strengthening the investigative machinery available with Human Rights Commissions. Today's question: international covenants means the international covenants on civil and political rights and the international covenants on economic, social and cultural rights adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations on December 16, 1966, and such other covenants or conventions adopted by General Assembly of UN as central government may specify. The Indian government acceded to these two international covenants on April 10, 1979. Today's word: covenants. An agreement. Agree, especially by lease, deed or other legal contract. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.